which I believed that now you have it right now and you understand now what is it that is needed from you in this topic here. Right, now we go now to the next one now, which is now February 2011. We go now to February 2011. Now question 5. Question 5, it says now the equation of a circle is x squared plus y squared minus 8x plus 6y is equals to 15. That is good. And now immediately after that, now they said now prove that the point 2 and minus 9 is on the circumference of the circle. So we must prove that this point is on that circle. Now how do we prove this one? Yes, I can see now you are fighting to do this question here because it's a straightforward question. Yeah, you are fighting to do it because it's a straightforward question. Where do we start? Where do we start? Of course, first of all, we take x squared plus y squared minus 8x plus 6y is equals to 15. What are we going to do here? Now we substitute this point here. We substitute the point 2 as well as minus 9. Now we see now we have x squared there. That will be 2. You square it. Plus y is a minus 9 squared. Minus 8 times 2. Then plus 6 times what? Times minus 9. Right, of course, let me call it the left-hand side. And therefore, from here now, 2 squared is 4. Minus 9 squared is what? It's 81. Minus 16. And therefore, now we have 6 times 9. 6 times minus 9. It is a minus 50. Minus 54. Right, from here now, if minus 54, minus 16, the answer there is minus 70. Then plus what? Plus 81. It's 11. And now plus 4. Then it's 15. Therefore, now the left-hand side is equals to 15. And therefore, you can see now left-hand side is equals to the right-hand side. Now, if the left-hand side is equals to the right-hand side, now it shows that the point now lies on the circle. It's very important. Also, you remember now, it will be easier for you if you do this one in the equation where you have x squared plus y squared is equals to r squared. Because if this one here, it is less than r, it means that point is inside. But if it's greater than r, it means the point is outside the circle. Good. Now we have shown that the point 2 and minus 9 lie on the circumference of the circle. Right, 5.2. 5.1.2. You must determine an equation of the tangent to the circle at this point 2 and minus 9. Determine the equation of the circle, determine the equation of the tangent to the circle at a point 2 and minus 9. That is a 7 marks question. Where do you start? What is a tangent? Of course, a tangent is a straight line. Immediately when you talk of a straight line, you remember the gradient and a point on that line. Of course, we have a point. The only thing that we need to determine now is a gradient name. What do you know? Another thing about a tangent is perpendicular to the radius. It's very, very important. It means now we need to have the center. We need to have the center first. Then we have x squared minus 8x. Then plus y squared plus 6y is equals to 15. Right, from here now, remember now, if you want to have the center, you need to complete the square here to have x squared minus 8x. Now, what is it that you're going to do now? We are going to add half of the middle term here. What is the half of the middle term? Of course, it's a minus 4. We add minus 4 squared, and also you do the same on this side. If you add minus 4 on this side squared, you do the same. Now, you must also add what? You must also add minus 4 also on this side. Then you square it. Now, what do you do on the left? Remember, you must also do it on the right-hand side so that you don't change the equation. Plus here, we have y squared plus 6y. Right now, what is the half of the middle term as well on this side? Half of the middle term, then that will be 3. Then we square it. We do the same 3 and then square it. Right, from here now you can see now, once you have this one, of course, one will decide to multiply it out. When you multiply out, minus 4 squared is 16. Then now I can now say, okay, this one is the same as x. Now minus 4, all squared, right? Because 4 times 4 is 16, 4 plus 4 it's 8. It will give me the middle term. Most of the time I just take the square root of x squared is x, the square root of minus 4 squared is 4. The sign of the middle term must also be the same as the one inside the brackets, right? Plus this side I do the same, that is y plus 3 all squared, then is equals to, that is 15 plus 16, then plus 9. That is 15 plus 16, 15 plus 16 plus 9, then the answer there is 40. The answer there is 40, therefore we have x minus 4 all squared plus y plus 3 all squared is equals to 40. Right, now, immediately after this one, now we can now see now the center here. Our center here is what? Our center is equals to what? It's a 4 and minus 3. Our center is 4 and minus 3. Right now, what is it that we're going to do with center? Of course, we need now to have the gradient of the radius. We need now to have the gradient of the radius. You remember now from the question here, they said at a point where we have 2 as well as minus 9. It means now the point that we must use is 2 and minus 9. Then I can now say this is x1, y1, and this will be x2 and y2. This will be x2 and y2. Therefore, the gradient formula still the same. y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. What is y2 there? y2 is a minus 9 minus 3. Good. Then x2, that is 2 minus 4. And now the answer, the negative times negative is a positive. Minus 9 plus 3 is a minus 6. Then divided by what? 2 minus 4, it's a minus 2. Then the answer there is, it is positive 3. The answer there is positive 3. Right, now, it means now we have the gradient of what? We have the gradient of the radius. How do we determine the gradient of the tangent? Of course, you remember now, m radius multiplied by m tangent is equals to negative 1. Right, you substitute this one here, m tangent is negative 1. Therefore, now you divide both sides by 3. Therefore, m tangent will be negative 1 divided by 3. That will be negative 1 divided by 3. Right. From here now, the equation now will be y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Right. Our gradient, negative 1 divided by 3. And now this side is y minus 9. Of course, this is a point that we must use. And now x minus 2. When I multiply out, that is 1 over 3x plus 2 divided by 3. Of course, this side is 1 plus what? 1 plus 9. Now we have 1 divided by 3x. Now plus, this is 2 over 3 minus 9. Then it's equals to y. Therefore, the final answer there is 1 over 3 there, x. Now we take a 2 over 3 there, minus 9. And then the answer is what? It's a minus 25 divided by 3, which is the equation of what? Which is the equation of the tangent. Equation of the tangent at the point 2 and minus 9. Right, boys and girls, I think now you have seen the two, which is very, very important. The equation of the tangent, make sure that you have the center. Once you have the center, now you can use the gradient to determine the gradient of the radius, and therefore now the gradient of the tangent, because now tangent is perpendicular now to the radius, you say m radius multiplied by the m tangent is equals to negative 1. Therefore, that is why I said m tangent there, it's a minus 1 over 3. Then the equation of the tangent is a straight line, y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Therefore, now you do a substitution, and now you simplify. Remember to write your equation in the form y is equals to mx plus c. Right, boys and girls, now I believe now you are really following well in this type of the questions. Please make sure that you practice so that you can get to this one. You can get to this one right. Right.